afternoon, East Coast. No, sorry. Yeah, good afternoon, East Coast. Good morning, West Coast. Hello to everybody in between and outside. I don't know why I reversed it today. Normally I say good morning, West Coast, good afternoon, East Coast, whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another Sunday. It is Easter Sunday, so we probably won't have a big crowd today, but that's okay. Thank you for joining me. If you are here and if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much for watching the replay, and happy Easter, everyone. I got to give a quick shout out to Deb Headcock. She subscribed to the Silver membership, so thank you so much, Deb. Greatly appreciate you supporting my channel. Hey, everybody, so good to see you. We've got Mona is here, Dawn is here, Judy, Cindy. That's all that's in the chat at the moment, but that's okay. Like I said, we got Auntie Ella's here. It is Sunday, it is Easter, so probably lots of people out there are going to be joining their families and enjoying the holiday. So I expected a smaller than normal crowd here, and that is perfectly fine. Michelle is here, Christina is here, Judy's here, Diane is here, Jackie's here. Hi, good to see you. Kay's Purple Wall is here. Hello, Joy T is here. So good to see all of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And we're going to begin. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you can hear me okay. I had to send my microphones in to get worked on. So I actually feel a little naked that I don't have a microphone on today. So I am using my computer for the sound. So if it sounds a little different today, that's why. My microphones are hopefully getting repaired and replaced and then sent back to me. So unfortunately, I don't have the nice, beautiful audio that I would normally have for today. So we're going to have to go with this. But we're going to make do. It's going to be fine. No big deal. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Karen says, hi, I'm here. Hi, Ian. Hello. Hi, Doreen. Good to see you as well. Dana Cunningham is here. Hello. Good to see everybody. So glad that you are here. And let's do a little chatty chat. First of all, Diane says your stars look great. Thank you. I'm so excited how this is coming together. I can't wait to finish it. I'm so excited to finish this one, guys. It is so amazing. Cindy asked, did you get your new prize yet? Well, you see the ribbon over there. I did get the ribbon and the trophy, but I have not received anything else yet. So I don't know. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they're gonna get here. So it is what it is. It is what it is, and I'm gonna be happy. Honestly, I really just wanted the ribbon and the trophy. So the rest is just gravy if and when it does come in. So hi, Donnell, good to see you. All right, if you are here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I'm trying to get together a meetup of everyone. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can use !DFW in the chat. That will give you a link to a survey. I have 3 restaurants that I'm considering for the meetup, and I would love your input. So if you wouldn't mind, hit !DFW if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and fill out that survey for me. If you're watching this on the replay and you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there is a link to it down in the description box below. You can click that link and be taken to the survey. Just fill it out for me really quick. Just give me a couple of your thoughts. And then hopefully here in the next few weeks, we'll get something set up where we can all meet up and hang out. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm super excited for that. Again, use, if you are in the chat, use !DFW. And that'll give you the link to the survey. Donnell says, Ian, what is your email address? I have a few questions for you. You can email me at offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. I think if you type !email, it should pop up in the chat as well. So offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. Also, I yesterday had a little time to kill, and so I popped in at a new store that I'd never been to, and it is actually fairly close to where I live. So I popped into Stitched with Obsession here in Fort Worth, and I looked around a little bit. I'd never been there before, so I thought I would check it out and see what all they have. And I got some fabric that I'm super excited to use. I think I'm going to use this as the lining of a bag. So I'm very excited about it. Hey, Donna, good to see you. Happy Easter. But anyways, I found this fabric. I love this fabric, space and blue and stars. So I think I'm going to use that on the inside of a zippered pouch. Not the Hemingway. What's the other one? The Center Street Quilts put out the Hemingway pouch, and then there's another pouch, and I can't remember the name of that one. But Becca did a great tutorial on that. So head over to her channel to check that out. But I'm going to make a bag using that as the lining fabric for it. So super excited about that. And today we are going to have a giveaway. I'm going to do a one of those raffle things. And today I'm going to be doing, this is a stitch on patch that is Legos. So it's like this patch that you can sew onto an article of clothing, a backpack, you know, anything that's cloth, and it has little Lego dots that you can play with and make different designs and stuff like that. So we'll do a giveaway with that today. We won't start just yet, but we'll do it here in a little bit. And I forgot to pull that up on the computers, so I'm gonna do that really quickly while we are just getting started. Like I said, today we're gonna be working on the Showering Stars. Where's my, oh, it closed that. We're gonna be working on the Showering Stars. We are almost done with it. We are so close to being done with the Showering Stars. We've got 2 more live sessions working on it, and then hopefully we will be done. And then remember that I'm going to be sending this to Beth of Goody Goods, and she is going to be quilting it for me, and she's going to take you through the process of getting that quilt quilted. So it's going to be really exciting to not only see it come together here on my channel, but then it will also continue on her channel as well. Another thing, if you are wanting to sign up for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt Tree of Life, you better do it soon because it is almost gone. So we are hitting the 3rd month of clues for that one. So go ahead, if you are interested in signing up for Tree of Life, do it now. Exclamation PMQ here in the chat will give you my affiliate link. You can sign up for Tree of Life before it is gone, and they are going to start moving on to the next one. So be ready for that. And then later in April, we're not quite to April, tomorrow starts April. Later in April, they're going to be revealing Carnival and telling us what the next Puzzle Mystery Quilt is. So very cool, very exciting. Let's see here. I saw a question in the chat. Catherine says, why does it glow in the dark? It does not, unfortunately. That star material does not glow in the dark. It looks like it would, but it does not. But I'm still super excited for it. So it's gonna look really, really cool. All right, let me add this giveaway really quick. Actually, I'm just going to edit this one, and we're gonna go for 45 minutes. How about that? Confirm. All right. So it's gonna say mystery giveaway, but it's actually gonna be for, again, it's gonna be for this dots little Lego kit thing. So I think I'll go ahead and get that started. So I'm starting the giveaway. You can use !raffle in the chat, and that will give you your ticket into the raffle, and it's going to go 45 minutes. Josie says, love the quilt, Ian. It is coming together. It is coming together quite well. I'm loving it so far, and I think it's going to look really, really cool when it is all said and done. Today, like I said, we're going to be working on wrapping it up. So I'm just going to be sewing today. I've laid everything out. There's 2 more rows here on the floor because I couldn't fit them behind me, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start grabbing these pieces, and we're just going to start sewing the rows that are not connected yet. I'm going to sew those first, and then once I do that, we'll start putting each row together. Sound good? I hope so. All right, let's get started. Also, if you can hear me well, make sure, let me know in the chat. Just throw a heart in the chat just to let me know that you can hear me okay. I'm worried about not having the microphone today, so if you can hear me okay, just throw a quick heart in the chat. Just let me know. How's everybody's Sunday going today? Is everybody having a good weekend? I am not ready for the weekend to be over. I've got the Sunday scaries again, and I have a kind of a big project at work that I'm going to be starting to tackle on Monday. So I'm a little nervous about getting back into work. I just saw Becca pop into the chat. Hi, Becca. Good to see you. Excellent. Everybody can hear me. I'm seeing those hearts. Excellent. Good to see that those hearts are popping up and that everybody can hear me okay. I hated sending my microphones in to get repaired, but I wanted... It seems like ever since they did a software update, they just weren't working the same anymore. They just were just not... The battery wasn't lasting as long. I don't know why, but it was crazy. Like, I couldn't even hardly get through a live stream without them almost dying, which before the software update wasn't a problem. So I don't know what happened. They're supposedly fixing them and will be shipping them back to me at some point. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully sooner rather than later. Hi, Susan. Good to see you, Susan Taylor. If you're just coming in, don't forget there's a raffle going on. All you have to do is !raffle in the chat, and that'll give you your ticket to the raffle. Hi, Dayla. Good to see you. She's given rainbow stars today. Rainbow stars. Wow, rainbow hearts. Do I need to go back and relearn my shapes? I think I might. I think I might. We've got interspersed hearts and tickets for the raffle and just a little bit of everything happening in the chat right now. Debs, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I greatly appreciate your support here. That is awesome. I've been busy this week because I have been working on, I have a whole spreadsheet of quilt shows that I want to enter. So I've been working on getting quilts entered into some quilt shows across the country, one of which is going to be the Maine quilt show up in Maine. One of my quilts is going to be just on displayed and judged there, so if you are going to be in the Maine area later this summer, then you'll see one of my quilts in that show. Catherine is asking, is Texas getting hot yet? It is currently 75 degrees with a high temperature of 81 degrees today. So it's not hot by Texas standards yet. And I hope it kind of stays that way, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to the summer heat yet again. But, you know, it's what happens when you live in Texas. You put up with the heat as much as I hate it. As much as I hate the heat, we unfortunately have to deal with it. So it is what it is. But yeah, so it's not hot yet. Ian, when do you think you will tell us where you are moving? Tammy, I don't know yet. I'm still working on getting moving company settled. I think maybe once I get the moving company settled, I might be more inclined. But I've also heard from y'all as well that you would love to do some kind of like fun raffle giveaway thing with it. So stay tuned. I promise I will update y'all, but I really think it would be fun to do something, you know, where in the world is Ian San Diego? I think that would be pretty fun to do. So we may do some kind of giveaway or something with it and have a little fun with it. I think that would be a fun opportunity. Let's see, looking at the chat, looks like everybody's saying how hot it is in their location today, hot or cold. I think I saw somewhere was still getting snowed, which just blows my mind. I know it's almost April, but like, I can't imagine Texas getting snow in April. Joydy says, it is 80 here now, no humidity, so it's still nice out. I dread the heat of the summer. You and me both. I dread my electric bill this summer. Did I do that wrong? Yep, sure did. surely did. How did I manage to do that one? That's all right. Yes, yes, I love the idea of where in the world did Ian go. We will probably do something like that, so be on the lookout for that. Man, I'm so mad at myself. I did it backwards. Got to get Jack out to play, unfortunately. And of course, I backstitched like 5 times, so have to unstitch all of those back stitches. Oh, and I forgot, I have another camera angle today, so you can actually see a little bit more. Karen says it's 41 with a little snow on the ground this morning in Sedona. Very nice. Again, it blows my mind that there are some places that have snow this late. Just is like, what? Blows my mind. Joydy says, oh my God, Catherine, where do you live? Where? Susie says, here there is snow in Quebec. Deb says she loves the idea of where in the world is Ian, San Diego. God, I wish I had an artist that I could just call up and be like, hey, I need artwork for this. Because how fun would it be to do an Ian Carmen San Diego iteration artwork? That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun. I know, Donnell says, oh snap, look at you, love the new camera angle. I've had this camera before. I don't typically switch cameras all that much. But I felt like, because I put this quilt up on the workboard behind me, and it was the design wall, and it was like, wow, it's a bigger quilt than you think it is, and I wanted to show it off really nicely, so I was like, you know what, let's hook up the other camera that I have, and we'll do that one. Look at all those ribbons. I know, and that's not all of them either. Look at all them chickens. There we go. Let's see. Everybody's getting raffle tickets and chatting amongst themselves. Of course, I backstitched, which made it even harder to pull this apart. Ooh, I scared myself. I thought I had ripped the material, but it's all good. It's all good. There we go. All right, we are back on track. You're kidding me. Snow? I have family in Nusha? They never say anything about snow. The quilt looks nice. Love the rainbow color. Thank you, Susie. Good morning, Deborah. Good to see you. All right, let's make sure I'm putting this on the correct way this time. That looks like it is correct. Pretty sure. That looks correct. Nor'easter coming this up the coast. Uh-oh, be careful. I've never experienced a nor'easter. I hear about it, not frequently, but I hear about it sometimes, and I'm always like, what is a nor'easter? Seems like a big deal. So guys, this week I played the lottery. I did the, what was that, the Powerball? That was the huge $1 billion jackpot. I think it was the Powerball. I bought some tickets, and I got to tell you guys, I won $2. I won $2. And unfortunately, I didn't get my money back because I put more than $2 in. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. I just was a little bummed. I was like, man, I was really hoping for that. $1 million. $1 million. Rochelle with 3 L's. Good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. It's good to see you again. You know, Deborah, you know what they say. I like big quilts and I cannot lie. I like big quilts and I cannot lie. Deborah has the day off from work today. That's awesome. Are you enjoying your day off? Deborah, not Kirk. I hope you're having a good day. Enjoying your time off. Not having to be there. I'd originally taken Monday, April 8th off from work, but they are predicting that there are going to be clouds. So, and I'm looking outside right now, and the weatherman said that the weather we're having today is like the weather that we're going to have on April 8th, which that bums me so much because I will not be able to see the solar eclipse. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere pretty much in Texas, at least from what the cloud cover shows right now. The entire state is going to be covered in clouds. So I may not be able to see the solar eclipse, and I'm really, really bummed about that because this would have been my 3rd solar eclipse to see. So just bummed. Just really, really bummed. We still have a couple of days to see what happens. I keep looking at this camera. I forget you're over here. Hi. Good to see y'all. I'm really bummed about that. I hate that. So we'll see what happens. Deborah says you can't win if you don't play. That is true. That is true. Joy G says, isn't it sad that the lottery doesn't up the prize of the game as they go? Yeah. It sure would be nice to have more than a $2 prize. I was hoping for, you know, maybe a little more. But, you know, you win, you lose. It's all fine. You know the risks when you play, that you probably will not make your money back, and that's what it is. So, that's what it was. Mona says I have to go pick up Mom. Bye, y'all. See you later, Mona. Pat Strawhouse says, hey, Ian, oops, lost track of time. No worries. Mona, I think you got cut off too because it says I was mean. Were you mean? What were you mean about? Deborah is going through her fabrics. It's like Christmas for me. Isn't that fun when you go through your fabrics and you're like, oh, I forgot I had that. Rochelle with 3 L's says, congratulations on your recent wins. I haven't been spending a lot of time on YouTube. Good to catch you live again. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for the congratulations. Still can't believe it. I was just talking with a friend. I went and visited a friend yesterday, and I hadn't seen him for, gosh, a good month or two. He's been really busy. He's getting ready to move. And so, you know, we were talking about a whole bunch of different things, and he was congratulating me on my win and all that kind of stuff. So, it was good to see him and spend time with him, and it was a lot of fun. Dr. Kathy, hello, good to see you, says, hello everyone, just made it in. Super rainy day in Phoenix. Dr. Kathy, I will be in Phoenix later this year, FYI. In October, work will be having a conference out in Phoenix, so I will be out there. Just an FYI. Sewing with Wayne is here. Good to see you. Rochelle says, Ian, do you know what happened to Teresa Louise? I haven't seen her on in a month. Unfortunately, I do not. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with Teresa Louise. I have not heard from her. I have not seen her. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at this point as to what's going on with Teresa. What are you giving away for the raffle? So for the raffle, I am giving away this. Oh, that's the back side of the box. It is a dots. Let me move my face so that way hopefully it'll focus on. Are you gonna focus? Oh, there it is. It is a dots. It is a sewable Lego thing that you can sew on. It's kind of like a patch, like a Lego patch that you can sew onto clothing or a backpack or something. I know the camera is fuzzy. Hopefully it'll clear up here in just a second. Focus on my face, please. Hello. Over here, camera. There we go. Much better. Is that Amazon? Oh, Amazon just ran by. I was like, who's running? So it's a dots stitch-on patch that you can put onto clothing, a jacket, backpack, something like that. Yeah, I'm giving that away today on the live stream. Let's see. So Terry says that the quilt is really coming together beautifully. I agree. I love how it's turning out. Susie says you deserve to win and more. You are too kind. Joy T says we still have another chance tomorrow, Ian. That is true, although I don't know if I'm going to spend the money on tickets because Rent came out today. So, yeah, I don't know that I have the budget to play. I had the budget for the last one, don't really have the budget for this one. So, I would love to play, but can't do it this time. That's all right. Frank is here. Hello, Frank. Good to see you. Pat Strawhouse, cool. Raffle only. So unfortunately, I don't know if I could send this overseas. I do apologize. Actually, I'll do this. If you are overseas and you win, I will send you a quilted postcard. If you are in the United States, you'll get the dots. How's that sound? Does that work for everyone? I think we'll go with that. Sewing with Wayne says, can't wait for Clue 9 of Carnival. Hopefully get it tomorrow or Tuesday, as I am going to figure it out as I see the pattern forming. Well, my friend. Did I do that right? That's correct. Oh, I had it the wrong way. Okay. Gotta check myself because I don't want to sew it the wrong way. There we go. That's better. Luane, I hope you do figure it out. I figured it out, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Sammy says, how about Canada? I don't... You know what? Sure. How about this? If you are in the United States or Canada, I will send you the dots. If you're anywhere outside of the United States and Canada, I will send you the quilted postcard. We'll go with that. Donnell says, I'm working on Motown right now, my legit kit lion. That's awesome. Those lions are coming together great. Stephanie Harris over on her channel finished hers, and it looks so good. Cannot wait to see her get that quilted up. Pat Strawhouse says, sounds good, Ian. Andrea sent me an email letting me know that she did receive her prize from the Sewing Machines Plus raffle that they did. So she did receive her prize, and I'm super happy about that. Andrea says, howdy everyone, darned notifications just popped up and I even searched for your live and couldn't find it. Well, that's very interesting because it should have been on my YouTube channel. So you should have been able to see it on my YouTube channel, and if it wasn't showing up there, then that worries me, to be quite honest. Feels like it's gonna rain at any second. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's about to rain any second now. Joy T asks, what did Andrea win? Andrea, do you want to answer that one? I know what she won, but I want to give her the opportunity to answer that question. Susie K, got to make sure that there's no space in between exclamation point and raffle. By the way, if you are watching this on the replay, this raffle is closed. No more entries. You will not be entered, unfortunately. This is only for if you are watching the live stream right now. Hey Russ, good to see you. I saw somebody calling out Russ and I missed, oh there he is, Quilt Meets World. Good afternoon everybody, I hope we're having an awesome day. I am having a great day, how about you Russ? Alright, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. So hopefully I can fit all the rows on my design wall. Oops. Come on, there we go. Michelle with 3 L's has been feeling like it's going to rain here in southern Oklahoma too. Hopefully, Rochelle, you are not in the danger zone for tomorrow. I think tomorrow everybody's supposed to have some bad storms. So hopefully you are not in the area that is going to be affected by those. Currently, Dallas-Fort Worth is at a level 2 out of 5 for severe weather. And I dropped a pin. There we go, about there. And I do apologize if it's hard to hear me when I turn away. I, again, don't have the microphone today because they are getting repaired. So I do apologize if you can't hear me well when I turn around. Andrea responded and said, sure, I want a sewing machine. It is a small domestic machine. I'm not familiar with the brand. And she lists off the name of it. Congratulations. So glad to hear that you got your prize. Russ says today is a great day over here in the metro Atlanta area, trying to get some things organized. It's a losing battle. Karen says, love how your quilt is coming together. Thank you. I love how it's coming together too. It's really pretty. Sewing with Wayne says, Russ, I cleaned out my storage unit yesterday and so have to figure out where to put it all in the apartment. Karen asked, question, how big is your design wall? I don't know, to be honest. I've never measured my design wall, so I don't know how big it is. I know it's big enough for me to kind of play around, but I've never measured it, so I don't know how big it is. Let's see. Evelyn is here and says hello to Ian and everyone. Hello, Evelyn. Good to see you. Andrea says, I have a vintage Grace frame that takes a domestic machine. This one is so lightweight, I'm using it there. Excellent. I was so worried that you weren't going to get a prize, and I'm so glad that you got it. Rochelle says, sorry, Rochelle, I gotta say it every time. Rochelle with 3 L's says, I hear it is up in Norman, Moore, and Oklahoma City tomorrow. Been blessed not getting hit by any major storms, living here for 17 years. Wow, that's impressive, because here in Texas, we had baseball-sized hail, not where I'm at, but nearby, which is always terrifying. D asks, by the way, Terry says, hey everyone, I don't chat much, but I try to watch. Love that quilt. Thank you, Terry. I'm so glad that you're here. D asks, are you wearing a Mammoth Cave shirt? It looks like one that I bought my husband last year. No, this is actually a bear. Let me get close to the camera here. Can you see? It is a bear from Crater Lake. It's from Crater Lake National Park. Susie asks, what is your design wall made of? Batting, flannel, or question mark? It's kind of a flannel. It's kind of a flannel material. It is Creative Grid Diana Leone, Leone. That's what's on the selvage up at the top. But it is copyright 1994, so I don't know if it is available anymore. But maybe if you Google, you might be able to find something. It was given to me, so I don't know much about it, unfortunately. Kathy says, hello from Tessie. It is 5:40 a.m. still dark. Kathy, where are you? Where in the world is it 5:40 in the morning? Is that Australia? Siri, what time is it in Sydney?
In Sydney, Australia, it's 5:40 a.m.
Oh, you must be somewhere along in Australia, near or in the same time zone as Sydney. Tammy says, Mammoth Cave is awesome. I've been there a few times. I've never been. I should check that out. Dee says, so cool. I love the parks. If you ever get the chance to go to Crater Lake National Park, do it. It is so amazing. Pardon me. Becca says, your viewer choice ribbon takes up the whole wall. It sure does, doesn't it? I measured the round part of it, and that part alone is 9 inches. It is 9 inches, which is crazy big. Dee says, Becca, I'm catching up on your live stream today as well. Awesome. She had a great live stream on Friday. It was a lot of fun. Rochelle with 3 L says, don't get me wrong, I've hung out in the tub during storms, but no direct hits. I'm originally from California, and storms in Texas and Oklahoma are a whole different level. Yes, they are. That is one thing. If you move from another state to Texas or anywhere in Tornado Alley, it is a whole big thing. It's a thing. It is a thing. Tasmania, Australia, says Kathy. Well, thank you so much for watching from all the way around the world. Someday I want to make it to Australia. It is on my bucket list to make it to Australia someday. So hopefully I can do that. No, and Frank says, notice it's got the whole wall. It sure does. It has its own little place on the wall. I had a moving guy. He's a contractor. He came out to survey my apartment and give me an estimate for how much it's going to be to move my apartment. And he saw it and was like, wow, that's a really big ribbon. I was like, yep, sure is. Sure is. Ian, did you ever find that tulip pink fabric that you were looking for a while back? I did. I did find it, and I finished out that quilt, and it is actually with my quilter right now. So very excited for that to come back when it does. Let's see. You get the Creative Grid flannel from Missouri Star, or there's Robert Kaufman that you can get from Hancock, says Lisa. Thank you. Somebody just honked their horn. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I did it wrong again. Did I do it wrong? How did I do that? Shoot! I got it wrong again. How did I do that? Yeah, I did. I must have... Oh, I'm so mad at myself. At least I didn't... It won't be hard to undo, but how did I do that? How did I manage to flip it again? I don't know, but I did. I don't know. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Terry says, I'm in California. I'm new to quilting. Let's just say I've made a few tops, but never got one quilted. That is totally okay. There are plenty of people who are serial top makers and have yet to get any of them quilted. So never fear, it happens. Before I pick all this out, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, well, that wasn't right. Well, the math ain't mathing somehow. Hold on. I messed something up. Thank you so much, Nancy. Hopefully, if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and want to join for a meetup, there is a survey you can fill out. Use !DFW, because I'm looking to get your thoughts on a couple of places that I want to, would like to do a meetup at. So !DFW if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and want to meet up for brunch, breakfast, something, let me know. Renee Bishop says, I'm watching and cooking whole chicken for meal prep and ham and scalloped potatoes for dinner. That sounds yummy. I love the speckled fabric, but when it comes to ripping it, it always makes me nervous because I feel like I'm going to rip through the material. It's good material and I don't have to worry about it, but it gets a little crazy sometimes. Becca, no new clues today. No new clues today. Are you trying to have a goodbye Fort Worth brunch for your subscribers? Not exactly. Jean says, I want a ticket for what? I am giving away, if you are in the United States or Canada, you will be receiving this dots patch, which if the camera will focus. There it goes. This patch can be attached to a shirt, a jacket, a backpack, and it has little Legos that you can make your own patterns with. So you can make your own little patch with it. And yeah, so feel free to enter the raffle. If you are in the United States or Canada, you'll receive that. If you are anywhere else in the world, you will receive a quilted postcard. Terry says, Ian, where did you decide to move to? I am... Oh, that answers my question. Haven't told you yet. Haven't told anybody yet. All right. Make sure I'm doing this right. I'm going to look at the pattern because, you know, it's probably a good idea. Did I lay that one out wrong from the get-go? Maybe I did. Maybe I laid it out wrong from the start. I don't know, but that's just wrong. I just did it completely wrong. Tammy says, I have a quilting machine I've had for 10 months and I've only quilted 2 quilts on it. I have lots of quilt tops that need to be done, but I love doing the quilt tops over the quilting. That is typically why I send my quilts out to be quilted. A, I don't have a long arm, and B, I like piecing, and I think someday I want to get more into the actual quilting, but it's kind of difficult. Pardon me. Jean says, will you just give it to me? I never win. I'm just kidding. Well, who knows? Today may be your lucky day. Never say never. All right, let's do this the right way, shall we? All right. You should both be the same, which they are. Okay. I don't know how I got that so wrong. That was weird. Probably if somebody goes back and watches the replay, they'll see exactly what I did wrong and be like, oh, Ian. And I'll be like, what did I do? All right, that's that. Okay. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Let's try it again, and we'll do it right this time. Hope if we keep asking about where you're moving, you might slip up and say, I'm having to really be careful. I will tell y'all that for sure. I'm having to be very careful and choose my words very carefully. Because y'all are sneaky. Y'all are sneaky, and I might slip up. I might just slip up and say I'm moving to Hawaii. No, I'm kidding. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who knows? Sammy says, you got it wrong because you were distracted chatting with us. I don't know if it was that or I don't know what it was, but I did something wrong somewhere. Susie says, I'm moving to the woods. It is so calm, but the fabric shops are so far away. Lisa says, I just bought a new to me baby lock. So excited to get it unboxed and set up. Congratulations. That's so exciting. No snow in Hawaii. Jan says that's a long drive, Ian. It would be a long drive, but it would be a sure pretty one. Andrea says, I spend the majority of my social security supporting those creators I love and who inspire me, so winning is what keeps me quilting. That is awesome. And again, thank you for all your support here on YouTube to us content creators. We really do appreciate it a lot. A lot. Gene, did I get a ticket? Gene, if you type ! raffle again and it doesn't say it gave you a ticket, you got a ticket. Thank you, Becca, so much. I greatly appreciate your help. All right, so there's that. I bet you that's how I messed it up last time. I bet you that's how I did it. Luane is asking in the chat, hey gang, has your closest Joann's closed down? I'm seeing a lot of shorts and videos of some closing down. Luckily mine is still open. So the Joann's bankruptcy thing, they are just restructuring. Most stores will not close. Now some of them will. Some of the stores will still close. But most of them are not, from what I've heard. They're just going to restructure their debts and hopefully help them kind of restructure and remove stuff, however business works. However business things work. Tiffany is here. Hey, just come clean, Ian. You're moving to Arizona into my fabric room to be my personal masseuse. I am still looking for a cook though. Yep, that's what's happening. Tiffany has hired me to be her personal masseuse, so I'll be moving to Arizona and living in her fabric room. Uh-oh. That is exactly what happened. That's what's happening. Exactly what's happening. Let's see. Everybody's getting raffle tickets, and my machine's giving me a little bit of hassle. It didn't. I think the top thread got loose or something. Every now and again, my machine throws a fit, and I just have to rethread it. I don't know why, it just happens that way. There we go. And we are rethreaded and good to go. So Terry says, yes, Joann's is revamping. They are having some great sales, though, I imagine, to move inventory and help with the thingamabobber. Oh, did I run out of... Oh, raffle closed. Raffle has closed. No more entries are being accepted. Thank you, Becca. Appreciate it. Yo, Patty G, good to see you, by the way. Says, love your ribbons. Are those from 2023? Yes, these two are from 2023. That one is from 2024. Ian, do you have your new sewing machines? Not yet. They are not here yet. All right, so let's pick a winner, shall we? Everybody ready? Let's pick a winner. And I'm only going to click once, so that way we don't have all sorts of issues. Evelyn Blanco, I believe it is. Evelyn Blanco, let me know that you are here by saying something in the chat. Just say hi, hello, I won, whatever, yippee, whatever you want to say. And you will then email me. Waiting for the announcement to get out there. Evelyn, you have won. Let me know you are still here. Give her a hot minute. Evelyn, if you are here, let me know that you're here by sending a message into the chat. Oops. That star goes that way, yes. I haven't seen Evelyn yet, but I'm hoping that she hears her voice. Evelyn Blanco, let me know you're here in the chat, please. And I'm keeping an eye out for her. And if you know her, text her and be like, hey, he called your name. Say something in the chat. There you are. Hello, I won. I see you. I see you. Thank you, Becca. Becca's helping to watch my channel. Congratulations, Evelyn. Ooh, that's not a good noise. Let's not do that. Congratulations, Evelyn. Do me a favor. Send a email to offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. If you type !email into the chat, you should be able, it should come up with my email address. Send me an email with your mailing address, your physical mailing address, and let me know where you live so that I can send it to you. Also, Evelyn, do me a favor in the chat. Please let me know where you are located. Are you located in the United States, or are you located in Canada, or are you anywhere else in the world? Becky says, Ian, what machines did you buy? I did not buy any. I won them when I won the SMP virtual, Quilt Fest. Yep, Becca's actually just put the information into the chat. Ooh, it's linty. Linty, linty, linty. Oh, goodness, lots of lint. No audio. Can you hear me okay? Did I lose audio? Hopefully you can still hear me. I hear you. Okay, good. I was worried that somebody said no audio, and I was like, oh, what did I do? Great, excellent. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, could you? Karen says, gotta run time to put food on the table. Stay safe, Ian. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Karen. Thanks for stopping by. Also, again, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want to do a meetup, fill out my survey, type !DFW into the chat to get the survey. Evelyn is in Texas. Excellent. Evelyn, where in Texas, if you don't mind me asking? I'm very curious because, you know, I'm also in Texas for the time being. I just dropped that. Oh, man. Thank you, Becca. That is a survey if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or if you want to fly in to the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the meetup. You can do that. You're absolutely, you can totally do that. But I'm going to hopefully do some kind of meetup here in DFW here like within the next few weeks or so. And I would love to hear your thoughts on where we should meet up. Frank is going to head out and says, going for a ride. Have a great day. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, as always. I keep forgetting not to look over here, but look over there. My camera's over here today. All right, I think that takes care of that row. Good. Hey, spin around. Thank you. All right, there we go. We're gonna move this one over like that. Ouch. I just poked myself with the pen. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah. Yep, that looks correct. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't know, what else should we talk about? So if Wayne says pick a great barbecue joint, so great food and great company. There's a couple of places that I'm considering, and for brunch, barbecue doesn't sound very good for brunch for me. So I have picked a couple of brunch places, one of which is Whiskey Cake. I love Whiskey Cake. It is so delicious. So I have picked that as one of the possible locations. Christine says, I was late having crazy insomnia, but should end soon. I hope that you got some sleep that you needed. I didn't sleep very well last night. So I hope, I feel you. There's a lot of times that I don't sleep very well, so I feel you on that one. Excellent. Got your email, Evelyn. Thank you so much. I will get this out to you this week. So this week is going to be a busy week. We've got severe storms tomorrow. I've got a big project at work that I'm going to be starting, and I'm also trying to like declutter and de-stash some stuff. So I got to keep working on that. Joy T says, I'll come if you set me up with a hunky cowboy. I am trying to set myself up with a hunky cowboy. So, Evelyn says that she is in Houston. Excellent. What did she get? Cheryl asks. Cheryl, she won a DOTS. Let me put it. Focus. It is a Legos Dots patch that you can sew onto a shirt, onto a jacket, onto a backpack, or whatever you want. You can sew it onto whatever, and then you can use the little Legos to customize it. All right. Make sure I'm doing this right. That goes that way, this goes this way. Yep, there we go. Yep, I am trying to set myself up with a hunky cowboy, so there's that, folks. There is that. I'm hoping when I do move. So I'm gonna talk very personally for a moment. I'm hoping when I do move, because I have not put forth the effort to focus on me and focus on my goals and stuff like that. And with this move, that is going to be one of the things that I take on. Is I'm really going to start focusing on me, and one of my goals is maybe finding a partner. That would be awesome. Candy says, cool, that is different and fun. I thought so too. So hopefully Evelyn likes playing with Legos. And if she doesn't, maybe she has kids or grandkids who will like it. Evelyn, do you play with Legos? Let me know, I'm curious. I have some Lego sets that I love. Christine says, you go find a great one. Candy says, just getting here. I've obviously missed a few of these. You got far, and I really like that quilt. I'm loving it too. I really love how it's turning out. I love the scrappiness of it all. It's coming together very well. I'm very pleased with it. Sonia Wayne says, where do you find a 6'4" hunky cowboy, as you need a tall one taller than you, right? Christine says, out of my range, I can't line dance. I can't either. Candy says, I'm a big Lego fan and collector. Awesome. Katie says, I hope you do too. You deserve happiness. Thank you so much, Katie. I greatly appreciate that. I'm excited for this move. It's going to be a lot of changes, and I think they're going to be for the good. I think they're going to be really good for me. Katie, when are you and Bill going to meet up? I'm curious if y'all have been talking about doing a meetup or something, since y'all are so close to each other. Y'all could have a sew day together. Joy D says, you will, Ian, when you least expect it. You're good look. Well, thank you. You're good looking. And Candan says, Tiffany recommends. Joanne says, came in late, having problem with the sky too. But mine is because I ran out of black, and the other black I have, the dye did not match. So off to the store tomorrow to find more Kona. I hope you find it, Joanne. I made a miscut when I was cutting my sky fabric. I made a miscut, and I was terrified that I wasn't going to have enough. I even bought up a little bit, and I still was terrified that I wasn't going to have enough, but I did. It was all good. Judy says, I did a dinner meetup with Greenland. I'm assuming you mean Greenland Quilter. Yes. Ian, how did you decide on the colors in the quilt? Well, Crystal, if you go back to video 1 in this series, when I flew back from DC, I was super tired, and so I decided to just do scrap sorting. And so I started digging through my scraps, and I found that I had blue, purple, orange, yellow, red, and that was the colors that I was working with. And as I was sitting there, I was like, wait, I need 2 colors, per star. And so I was like, oh, I need some more color. Oh, and green. And I was like, ooh, I need some more colors. And so everyone suggested that I do like green and teal and red and pinks. And so I took that advice and came up with what you see behind me. Oh, Judy, you met with her on Thursday. How awesome. That's great. Had a wonderful time. Excellent. Let's see, Katie, Candace, and I have mentioned meeting for lunch. We need to get our schedules together. Yes, you do. Evelyn says, Ian, I was surprised to see a Dutch Bro store. Let me know what drinks I should try. Evelyn, if you like coffee, I would go for the Golden Eagle. That is my favorite coffee drink that they have. Golden Eagle, it's a caramel frappuccino. No, not frappuccino, excuse me. A caramel latte, basically. I order it with soft top and light ice. If you are not a coffee fan, their lemonades of any flavoring are wonderful. They do have energy drinks, so like your Red Bulls, they have Red Bulls that you can mix with a lot of different flavors. It's a lot of fun. You can get all kinds of different things there. They also have smoothies, stuff like that. The best bet is to go to the store and talk to the barista, talk to the person taking your order and be like, hey, I usually like X. Do you have something to recommend? And you can also check out their website on your phone or on your computer. They have a million drink combinations. So just be prepared ahead of time to get overwhelmed with all the drink options. They're really yummy. I really like them a lot. Zoe Wayne says, Evelyn, I am so old that when I hear somebody mention Dutch Brothers, I think of the paint store. Oh my goodness. Pat Strawhouse says, your colors are gorgeous, Ian. Thank you. I appreciate that. Candy says, I ended up getting a bolt of black from Missouri Star when they had it for $49.29 per 10-yard bolt. I was surprised that they shipped whole bolts, but I bought white as well. Awesome. I was really hoping to get a navy blue for the background, but my quilt shop didn't have the navy blue, so I didn't get it for the front, but I did get it for the back. So this is, you can't tell, but that's navy blue in there. So I have some navy blue for the back side of the quilt. That is 108. That's a 108 wide back. Evelyn says, yes, I do like Lego. I have a lot of Lego in the house. Awesome. I'm so glad. That'll fit nicely into your collection, Evelyn. Crystal says, I used a variety of batiks. I just can't say it enough, but your colors are so beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Christine says, I have the guy of my dreams. In my dreams, he owns a piano and somehow I get Tiffany's tattoos. I have no idea how this is happening, but a normal sleep schedule would be great. I love Tiffany's tattoos. She has some pretty cool tattoos. Susie says, what's with all this dessert, not a coffee? I like sweet coffees. I drink sweet coffee. I cannot do black coffee. It makes me feel like my hair is going to stand up on end if I do black coffee. Jean asks, have you ever eaten at a place called Rudy's? Rudy's is the barbecue place. I believe there's one in Denton. And there's a couple others spread out through the Dallas-Fort Worth, if I remember correctly. Jean, is that correct? You're talking about Rudy's, which is a barbecue joint? Oh, Terry asks, when you order coffee, what is soft top? She said cap, but it's soft top. Soft top is like a whipped topping, but it's a more liquidy, I guess. It's not quite whipped cream, but it's not quite liquid. It's got texture to it, I guess. I don't know. Everybody's saying that my fabric for the backing is great. Katrina should have said it's stellar. I see what you did there. Terry says, I bought the pattern. I can't wait to start. I can't wait to see what you do with it. A couple of people have sent me pictures of their showering stars, and it's, oh, I just can't wait to see everybody's come together. This has been so much fun working on this pattern with everybody, and I'm loving the results that everybody has with theirs. I love that they're all different. I love that they're all different too. They're all coming out really, really great. Dr. Kathy says, haha, Dutch Bros in our family is called Brooks Brothers because Hubs got them mixed up once. What? Dutch Bros in our family is called Brooks Brothers because husband got the, oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, my back just popped. Oh, that felt so good. Oh. Terry says, ooh, I'm going to order that next time. I've also added soft top on my lemonade as well. Like, it kind of adds a creaminess to the lemonade. So there's been a couple of times I've ordered a lemonade, no ice, and soft top. And, oh, that's so yummy. You know how right now, at least the local Sonics have that dirty soda? You can have the, like, Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola with, it's like coconut cream and lime. It's kind of like having that coconut cream, but instead of it tasting coconut, it's just like a whip topping kind of taste. Jean says, yes, I've eaten one in Colorado. I didn't know that they were in Colorado. Wow. Rudy's, I thought, was a local thing, but I guess it's not. Christine says, wow, your quilt is so close to being done. Awesome. I am so excited. So excited. Jackie says soft top is usually is a softly whipped sweet cream. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. It is a lightly whipped. So it's not like whipped cream. It's not as stiff as whipped cream, I guess is how you would say that. I like it. I like adding it into my drinks. Catherine also thought that Dutch Bros was paint. I'm not drinking paint, I promise. Dr. Kathy says English is not his first language and gets a lot of things mixed up. You know what cracks me up is I'll watch videos on TikTok of people who come from another country, whether it be Italy, Dutch, you know, a lot of different places, and they'll get stuff mixed up all the time, and it's funny. It's funny what they say sometimes. I know it's not their fault. They're trying. Kim says, hi Ian, happy Easter. Glad I caught you. A little late, but I'm glad I caught you. You are never late. No one is ever late on this channel, everyone, including myself. If I ever go live late, I'm not late. Pat Strawhouse says, my Missouri Star Quilt Company has shipped my bolts with plastic long sheaths to store them in. They also shipped large jugs of Best Press to Canada. Awesome. Terry says, I wish we had Dutch Bros here. We have Coffee Bean and Starbucks. That lemonade sounds great. It is really good. Really, really good. I'm very happy because Dutch Bros is starting to like sweep the country. So I'm really hopeful that in the future I will be able to have it again once they make it to the location that I'm going to be moving to. That was one of the clues from last week, was where I'm going to be moving does not have a Dutch Bros nearby. Doesn't mean it's not in the state I'm going to be in, but it will not have a Dutch Bros nearby. Noodle on that. All right, there we go. Whoops. right. There we go. One more row to sew together. I like lemonade with vodka or rum. That is my kind of. That is my kind of. That is my kind of lemonade. Although I don't drink that much. I maybe have 1 or 2 drinks a year now. Susie says I'm French Canadian. Mix lots of words in English. Since my stroke, I've lost my French, and so my English is yikes. Oh my gosh, Susie, that's so sad that you've lost some of your French. Weird. Joy T says you should give us more clues as an Easter present. I didn't have any clues prepared for today, so unfortunately I don't have any clues to give today. But I'll try to have one ready for next week. How about that? Christine says my foster mom's dad had soldiers show up and ask for kerfuffles. He said, I'm not giving my slippers. They wanted potatoes. Oh, wow. That was during World War II. Interesting. Teresa Lynch says, so it's North Carolina because I've never heard of Dutch Bros. Hey, like I said, they may be in the state that I'm going to be moving to, but they're just not nearby. Or they could not be in the state at all. Who knows? So Terry says, my friend's mom was from Sweden. She would get a catchphrase backwards like, that's the way the world bounces and that's how the ball turns. It's forever in my memory. Oh dear. Susie says, I just mix up my words. Most important, still can sew. Absolutely. Most important thing is that you can still sew. Absolutely. Pat Strawhouse says, I've been known to add Ready Whip into my Dr. Pepper. Sounds great. Pat, I didn't realize that Dr. Pepper was in Canada. I know that's like a silly thing, but like, I didn't realize that it was... that they ship to Canada. Wow. Learn something new every day. Joydy says, I told him not to move here in North Carolina. Cheryl says, is it north of Texas? I don't know. Oh boy. Pat Strawhouse. Pat, you are trying to get so much information out of me today. I am not going to be able to provide any more clues today, unfortunately, because I wasn't prepared to give any more clues today. So I do apologize. Sewing with Wayne, is it north or south of the Mason-Dixon line? All right. That is the last row, but I can't put it up because I don't have space. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave this over there. Cheryl says, most places are north of Texas. Isn't everything north of Texas? I mean, if you are in South Texas, absolutely. All right. Okie dokie. Let's start by sewing these two together. Dr. Pepper came to Canada in the mid-60s. I didn't realize that. Very interesting. Christine says they just aren't letting you up on the move. I know. Everybody is very interested to find out where I'm going to be moving to. Like I said, guys, I'm going to do some kind of like where in the world is Ian San Diego, and we're going to do a raffle drawing with it. So that's also kind of why I'm not like spilling too much information. I kind of want to figuring out how to do that, and I would love to do like a gift card or something. So I'm continuing to figure out how best to do that, so stay tuned. Florida may be south of Texas, depending on where you are. That is very true. Marty says, a clue for the future. Does the location experience all 4 seasons? That might be a good clue. Becky says, I know it's not Georgia where I live. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Becky. Does your new location have a Buc-ee's? That may be a good clue as well. Does my new location have a Buc-ee's? Crystal says, Ian, what kind of black are you using on the quilt? Moda or question mark? This is the Rashida Coleman Speckled. I'm using the Rashida Coleman Speckled for the background. And it has flakes of the metallic bronze and I think silver. Does it have the silver metallic in it? No, it's just the bronze metallic. I'm on the edges of my Nemesis quilt. It is almost done. That's awesome, Teresa. Congratulations on almost finishing that. Debbie says, I don't know if you've already told us not Florida. Sonia Wayne says, if you're in Brownsville, Texas, then yes, everything is north. Very true. Very, very true. If you're in Brownsville, Texas, everything is north of you pretty much. Jean asks, is Texas where you grew up? Yes, I've been here 37 years. Almost 38. Hint, hint. We're trying to catch him off guard. He loves us guessing. Joy T, you are hilarious. Y'all are funny. Christine asks, what machine is this? This is the Bernina B770 Quilters Edition Tula Pink Edition. This is my daily driver. This is the machine I love and I will use until it falls apart. Dr. Kathy says, while I'm watching, I'm Franken-piecing a table runner border. Excellent. Catherine says, we know that Florida is not on the good list. Debbie says, I'll finish watching later. I need to go I almost said go paint some flowers. I need to go plant some flowers. See you later, Debbie. Have a good afternoon, and thanks for joining today. Joydy asks, is there rattlesnakes and cactus plants? I don't know. There might or there might not be. CMJ says, Colorado got its first Buc-ee's. My son says it's safe to move there now. That's funny. Didn't know that they had not had Bucky. Well, I knew that they didn't have Bucky's, but glad to hear that they've gotten their first Bucky's and that you are now safe to move there. Teresa says that's like asking if it's south of Canada. Christine says, well, he said the cost of moving and to find a moving company, and you will know. Zoe of Lane, I hear that it's here a nice big property here in Florida might be up for sale soon. Key West is south of everything in the continual United States. Blah. Can't talk. Alaska is north of Canada. Well, I mean, partly, yeah. It's partly true. Marie Flowers says, hello, Ian and chat. Company just left, so I'm joining late. No worries. Hope you enjoyed your company and your Easter. Everybody's still trying to guess where I'm moving. Asking me questions about where I'm moving. If you paint instead of plant, you won't have to water them. I mean, Candy, you're not wrong. Ian, any word on your other projects? Lily, I am hoping within the next few weeks. I have a video ready to go about it. I just gotta wait for the green light. Gotta wait for that green light. Joydy says, okay, my last question. Does the state have an NFL football team? You know, I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to look that one up. Because I honestly, you know how much I know about sports ball. So I'm not sure. And I genuinely don't know the answer to that one, so I'm not trying to bluff my way through that one. I genuinely do not know. Has anyone guessed right? There's been a lot of guesses going around, so I don't know. CMJ says, no one wants to go through Bucky's Beaver Nuggets withdraw, you know. I mean, I do enjoy the Beaver Nuggets when I do stop in at Bucky's. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If you've never had Beaver Nuggets, they're kind of like the Pops cereal. If you've ever had like Pops, no. Is it Pops cereal? Guys, help me out. If you've had Beaver Nuggets, it's like a big cereal piece. I don't know. I think it's Pops, if I remember correctly. Ian, are you staying in the United States? Yes, I am staying in the United States. I am going to be staying in the United States. Whoops. Pat Strawhouse, I mean, Ian is writing them down, right? Gene, you don't have very much about where you're going to move, do you? I don't, actually. I don't. I mean, I know some. I know something, but like sports is not like sports isn't a big thing for me, so I don't really pay attention to that. You know? How is this for stereotype? How did you grow up in Texas and not love sports ball? I never got into it. I never got into it. I went to one football game at my high school. I went to one homecoming game at my high school, and that was it. That was it. Just one. I did not like it. I was bored out of my mind. It was not for me. So I don't know. Friday Night Lights was not a thing. Sugar Pops, maybe that's what it is. Never heard them, but I think you said Corn Pops a while back. I think it is Corn Pops, something like that. My guess is Ian has bought the old Walton home and is moving up into the mountains. No. Pat Strawhouse says, I'm going to have to create a spreadsheet to narrow down your potential locations. Joydy says, I used to work for the newspaper and I learned how to ask questions to find out the facts. I thought it was a birthright thing. No, I mean, most people in Texas do, but it's not a thing for me. I'm looking at this camera. It's just not a thing for me. I forget. I'm not looking at that one. I'm looking at this one. Yeah, the only sports that I subscribe to is the Olympics. Those are the only sports I'm so excited. It is the Summer Olympics again. We have beach and arena volleyball. Love watching volleyball, men's or women's. I love watching volleyball. I literally will sit on my the edge of my seat and especially when they're doing the indoor volleyball. That's what it's called, indoor volleyball. When they're doing the indoor volleyball, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, hoo ha, hoo ha, like I am all into it. I am so into it. Candy says, did you already find a place wherever you're moving to? Yes, I did find a place. Soy of Wayne says, love the sports players, but could care less about the sports. Pat says, arg, my MA friend just called me un-Canadian because I don't follow hockey. I do like hockey. Hockey's pretty fun. I like watching it. We used to have a team here in Fort Worth called the Fort Worth Fire. Long ago. Flicky Chicky says, good day, Flicky Chicky, good to see you. Joan says, hi Ian and all in chat, just joining my channel, said you came on at 4, glad I went to the channel, channel server. That's weird. I wonder why it said I was going live at 4. Maybe I entered it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I did. Susie says, Pat, I'm un-Canadian too. Too funny. Whoops. Put that over there. Candy asked, do you play volleyball? You look tall enough for some serious spiking. I have only played volleyball, in high school gym. That is the only time I've ever played. I love it. I love watching it, but I'm not very good at playing it. Terry says, I used to play beach volleyball a long time ago. I tried to switch the V and the B. I almost called it beach volleyball. Hockey, women's soccer, baseball, college football, college basketball, and football. Joydy says, come on guys, Texas, Dallas Cowboys? No wonder he doesn't like football. Oh my gosh. Wow. Just laying it out there for everyone, huh? Just putting it out there. YouTube said 2 p.m. in Arizona. Huh. I don't know what happened. Maybe that's why like nobody was here at first. I was getting worried there for a moment because like nobody was in the chat. I was like, well, I wonder what's happening. And maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe YouTube did something weird. Wouldn't be the first time. My bestie's niece played 3x3 basketball in Japan, and now I think she's on the 5x5 team. I know nothing about basketball, but I watch anyways. That's pretty cool. Flicky Cheeky says Dallas has a hockey team and their goalie has a cartoon otter on his mask. Yes, I love the Dallas Stars. I've never been to a Dallas Stars game, even though I do like them. Maybe I should go to a game before I leave. Although I don't know if I don't know if they're going to start their season before I leave. All right, so let's go like this. I'm currently prepping this piece for sewing. Because I want to match up the star points and get them, because the outside I can kind of fudge and trim and all that kind of stuff, but I want these star points to line up. So I am currently doing that. Lily says you have the Dallas Stars. That is correct. Oh, weird. Karen says, here in Atlanta, you usually come on at 2 p.m. YouTube earlier said that you were coming on at 5 p.m. Weird. 5:05. I don't know what happened. YouTube is YouTube. I don't know. It's being YouTube. Let's make sure that this is the right way. Yes, it is. Christine says, how soon is the move? The move is going to be late September, beginning of October. So I've got a little bit of time. I don't know. I don't know, Judy. Weird. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sew just the star first. So as you can see here on the table, I have the star kind of lined up. I got the light there, but whatever. I'm going to sew just the star first, and then I'm going to go back and sew the length of it because I want the star pieces to hit in just the right place, and then the rest I'm going to work out from there. Susie is asking, why are you wanting to move? I'm ready for a change. I've been here 37 years. It has been a good experience for me for the most part, but I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for something new, and I want to explore. I want to explore and, you know, see the world. Lily says, Ian, you crack me up. The hockey season is almost over and will start up again in October. Good. Lots of time to prep. Absolutely. All right. All right. So I'm going to sew just this star piece in first. Have y'all ever done that? Have you ever sewed just maybe like your intersections first? Just to get them like placed and then gone back and sewn the rest in. It's a good way to really work on precise piecing. And that way you can kind of sew like up from where you just sewn and down from it as well. Dallas is making the playoffs. Could always go watch a game before I leave. It'd be really nice if they would get a Stanley Cup. Just saying. Would love for that to happen. Just like the Rangers finally got their championship. So proud of them for that. So happy that they finally won a championship. Long overdue, and hopefully we'll do it again this year. So that is the star point that I'm going over at the moment. There we go. There we go. I think I just did it just fine. See here. I went silent for a second because I was really trying to pay attention to where that was. I'm gonna lock this in, and then I'm gonna finish out the bottom portion and then go back up to the top. And hit it from the opposite direction. This is where I love the built-in walking foot for my machine. It is so helpful when trying to get long spans of sewing done. Flicky Cheeky says they've got one. It's like the 98-99 season. Yes, they did. The Dallas Stars got a Stanley Cup back in, I think you're right, it was 98-99. I would love for them to do it again. That was a big deal. That was a really big deal when they won that. Let's see. Last time the Canadiens won the Stanley Cup, I was in high school, and I'm nearly 50. Let's see. Friends, you need to double check the content you subscribe to. YouTube unsubscribes a lot of people randomly. It's the beginning of March. Dale, it happens. So Dale is not incorrect. Sometimes YouTube decides that you don't want to be subscribed to that channel anymore, and will unsubscribe you. So make sure to check all your subscriptions. I've had it happen to me before. Check your subscriptions and make sure that you are still subscribed to all the channels that you want to be subscribed to. It happens. I don't know why. Luane says, we used to make a weekend of it, book a hotel near one of the stadiums, and went to see the Rangers one day and then Six Flags the next, or the other way. Especially because they are so close. I remember working at Six Flags, and we had the Rangers ballpark, we had Cowboy Stadium, and Six Flags, and Hurricane Harbor at some points, all of them running at the same time. And man, trying to get out of work some days was a pain. It was a real pain because something was happening at all of the locations. Flicky Chicky, I wouldn't mind the New York Rangers LA Kings final so that I could potentially see Quick in the net again. Built-in walking foot. Does that mean you can engage and disengage as needed? Yes. So I know that the camera is kind of far out, but you can actually like disengage it and re-engage it. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I love that the Bernina has it. It's so helpful. I love it. Love it, I love it. I use it all the time. There's barely a time that I don't have it engaged. Renee, when do you get all of your winnings from the SMP Quilt show? I don't know. I have not received any emails or shipping notifications. I didn't even know about the ribbon getting ready to be delivered. So it just kind of shows up when it's ready. So who knows? Who knows? But you know, it'll show up whenever it's time, and I'm not gonna complain about it. And for those of you wondering, yes, I did up my taxes taken out of my paycheck every paycheck so, to help cover the cost of the taxes for it. So I did do that literally the Monday after winning. I went ahead and went into my W-4 and changed that. So gotta be prepared. Because I don't want any nasty surprises come tax time next year. Christine says, I was unsubscribed. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so glad that you are back subscribed again. Tracy says, hello, hello. What did you win? I won the SMP Virtual Quilt Fest. I won 3 sewing machines, a AccuQuilt Go, and an embroidery, digital embroidery set. Catherine asks, is your Vortex back home yet? Yes, it is. So here's the funny thing. Are you ready for this? So I'm that crazy show quilt quilter because I purchased from Home Depot a 2 clamps, you know, like woodworking clamps. I put 2 clamps up on the top of my bookshelf, and then I bought a vinyl wrapped wooden dowel, a kind of thick one, and I put it on top of that, and I actually have Vortex hanging from the dowel on my bookshelves, so that way it can help get the wrinkles out and make like when you fold quilts, wrinkles can easily get set into it. And since it's a show quilt, I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'm actually hanging that quilt in my room right now, in my bedroom. Susie says, what, you have to claim your winnings? Yes, did you know that? You have to claim winnings. If you go on The Price is Right, they make you pay the taxes right then and there when you win. If you win the lottery, you have to pay taxes. So yes, it is the winnings from the SMP quilt. I'm sure that will count towards my taxes. So even if it doesn't, I want to make sure that I am covered in case that it does. So I am preparing myself and just doing everything that I can to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm covered, you know. Joydy says keep up on them. Maybe they sent it to the wrong address. I don't believe they did because I did get the ribbon and the trophy. They have my right address. So unless you know something that I don't, Joy T, maybe did they send it to you? Did they send it to you? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Dale says, so weird. I checked mine, and when I came in, it showed unsubscribed. I'm even a channel member here. That's weird. Okay, that's really weird. Tracy says, 3 machines. My goodness, congratulations. Thank you. You're my favorite YouTuber. You love Halloween, Tula Pink, and have great content. Thank you, Christine. I really appreciate that so much. I really, really appreciate that. CMJ says, I missed the SMP show this year. Which of your quilts won? That is very exciting. Congratulations. My Vortex quilt was actually the one that won. Thanks to all of you. Like literally, thanks to all of you for voting. Joy says, I think if it's more than $600. Yes, Joy T, you are correct. If it's more than $600, you do have to claim it. And my winnings is going to be more than $600. So I will have to claim that. Lucky in Canada, we don't have to pay for any of our winnings. That's a good thing, Susie. Cindy says, lottery normally comes out of winnings. That's interesting. Joydy says, not unless you tell me where you're moving. Buy your lotto tickets and win here in California as no state tax, only federal tax. Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they didn't have any state tax on winnings. For lottery, at least. Lucky in Canada, we don't have to claim our winnings. That's pretty awesome. Oops. Liz says, hello everyone, late to the party. You were never late, Liz. No one is ever late to the channel. I just appreciate y'all being here. Joan says, you need to make sure your new apartment has enough room for all of your machines. Well, you're not wrong, although I'm probably going to sell 2 of the machines. I'm going to keep the Juki, and I'm going to sell the other 2. I feel like, first of all, to help pay the taxes. And second of all, the other machines I'm not, like, thrilled about. I'm excited that I won them, but they're not, like, machines that I'm really... I have 4 sewing machines already. Well, technically 3. I have 3 sewing machines, 2 vintage, 1 being the Bernina, and then I have my serger. So I have 4 machines currently, and I don't really need to add 3 more. So I think I'm going to add the Juki to the collection and then sell the other 2. Christine says, Sewing Machines Plus has always sent me tracking. Weird. I don't know. I really don't know. They didn't send me tracking on the ribbon and the trophy. It just showed up at my door. I literally found out about it through the FedEx app. That's what told me that I was getting a package that day. So, I don't know. Did you consider room for a couch in your new dwelling? Maybe. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the space. And that's kind of one of the things that I'm just going to have to figure out when I get there, I feel like. I definitely don't want to buy a couch here and then move it there. You know? So if Wayne, now if you could claim the winnings anonymous, I know, right? Ian, maybe you can trade them in for a long arm. I don't know that I would have the space for a long arm. I don't have the space here in my current apartment, and I don't think I'm going to have the space in my next apartment. So, as much as it would be nice, I don't think that that's going to be possible. Oh, I love my Juki. I just took it in for maintenance since I realized since I realized it's just turned 8 years old. Wow. I am going to be taking my Bernina in for its spa day after we finish this Showering Stars. It is time to get it maintenanced and spa day to happen. So I'm going to be doing that. What element machine is it? I don't remember off the top of my head. Becca said it earlier in the live stream, and I can't remember what it was. I need to trim this, but here is the first couple of rows sewn together. Whoops. There we go. There's the first couple of rows sewn together. Look, let's see if I can match it up. Not hit the ceiling fan. Whoops. And right about there. Look at that. See? Perfect. Move chair. Get out of the way. So that's what it's looking like so far. It's looking pretty good. I'm loving the speckled. I think the speckled was a perfect choice for the background. So, ooh, I need to do a stay stitch there. No, I did do it. Okay. All right. That takes care of the first 3 rows. I think I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to pause it there, and it's turning out really great. Christine says, I've never owned an Elena before, but I've seen some good features on it. That's excellent. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Joy says, yeah, LA has small apartments. I forgot. Never know. Catherine says, is this going to be a show quilt? So I am planning to enter this one into the State Fair of Texas. Some of my other quilts will be at other shows and the timelines overlap. So unfortunately, I won't be able to enter them. So I am hoping to enter this one into the State Fair of Texas. So we'll see. Also, guys, I did something fun. I did something fun yesterday. Do y'all want to know what I did? Do y'all want to know what I did? It's going to take 30 seconds for y'all to get this out there. But I did something fun yesterday, and I'm so excited. Christine says, time to sew. It is time for you to sew, Christine. I do also need to trim the end. Like, I added extra on there just to be safe, so I need to go in and trim off the excess that I have here. CMJ says, that's really lovely quilt, Ian. Excellent work. Thank you. If you move to LA, we could meet. Kim says yes. Karen says yes. Okay, I've got to come over to the camera here. But let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I got to look at my camera and see my monitor. Can you see? Oops. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I've had this one. Y'all know about that one, but I got my ears pierced. I did both ears. So now I can wear fun earrings. That's a really good. Here's my ear on YouTube, everyone. Enjoy looking at my ear. Oh, goodness me. I'm so silly. But yeah, I got my ear pierced. I got both ears pierced yesterday. And of course I've got to wear these for like 6 months until my ears heal. And then once they heal, I can put in some fun ones. So I love the triangles. I like the triangle shape that I got originally. But it's got to be in for 6 months. So I was like, well, I better get something fun that I like. Did it hurt? It pinched. It pinched for a moment. And right now they're itchy. It's really, really itchy. So, and I'm a side sleeper too. So sleeping last night was not fun. Because I needed to sleep on my back. So it was not fun last night, but it's only going to get better from here. So yeah, got my ears pierced. Sister Chicks, hello, Di. Good to see you. Di, over on her channel, she posted the door prizes that I sent her, so make sure to go check that out. She did a little short with them. Sister Chicks Quilting says, when is your video on entering quilt shows coming out? Did I miss it? No, you have not missed it, Di. My microphones are being repaired, so I don't have my microphones right now, which is why the sound quality may sound a little different today. As soon as I get the microphones back, I'm going to record that video. So it's going to be a couple of weeks before I can get that video out because I've got to wait for those microphones to come back. Loane says, I know he's moving to Paducah for the quilt shops. Maybe. Teresa says, you aren't plugging them eventually, are you? Teresa, no. I'm not going to do the plugs. I have full respect for people who do that. In fact, my piercer yesterday, he had the plugs, and I talked to him a little bit about it. I'm not interested in doing plugs. This is regular size earrings, and that's it. That is where I'm going. So, yeah. Get a travel neck pillow, and then there's a hole for your ear. So I actually, this is so funny, Flicky Chicky, that you mentioned that, because I totally forgot that I had the donut pillow, and I was like, oh my gosh, last night I could have put my ear in the donut pillow. So it's funny that you say that. So anyways, yes, Di, I cannot wait to get that video out. I cannot wait. Flicky Chicky, you have 20 in one ear? What? Can you even see your ear with all the earrings? All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. We're a little bit over our 2 hour. We're 7 minutes over 2 hours. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Next week, so homework, get all of your pieces cut and ready to sew all together. And then next week, we are going to keep moving forward and actually work on finishing this out. Next week is going to be the final week for the Showering Stars. I'm going to put all of this, sew all this together, and we will have a full quilt. So it's super exciting. Well, at least the top. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. And remember, guys, that normal is just a setting on the dryer. If you have severe weather coming your way next week, please be careful. And I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys for joining me. Happy Easter, and I will see you guys next week. Guys and gals. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. That's what it is. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Where's the button? Oh, bye.